Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.
Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Surbhi Sharma. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Wednesday, the 12th of June. India evacuates thousands as cyclone Vayu nears western coast. Pakistani Prime Minister announces formation of commission to probe corruption. And Ambassador Khalilzad working on 4 pillars for Afghan peace, says US official. And now for all the details. Authorities in India's Gujarat province evacuated thousands of people along the coast to shelters as Cyclone Vayu gathering intensity over the Arabian Sea was expected to hit land on Thursday. The disaster management authorities were working round the clock to provide all possible assistance.
India evacuated hundreds of thousands of people to shelters along the coast in western Gujarat province as a cyclone gathering intensity over the Arabian Sea was expected to hit land on Thursday. Weather officials said Cyclone Vayu is set to cross the coast with sustained wind speeds of 90 to 96 miles per hour and could gust as high as 106 miles per hour. The provincial government said it had begun moving about 300,000 people from the most vulnerable areas into shelters.
हमने 10 डिस्ट्रिक्ट को आइडेंटिफाई किया है। उनमें सभी कच्चे मकान, सभी जो कोस्टल पट्टी पर, दरियाई पट्टी पर जो गांव है, उन सबको शिफ्टिंग करने का डिसीजन लिया है।
The disaster management forces and other agencies were working round the clock to provide all possible assistance. The Indian Meteorological Department warned the cyclone could hold up the progress of annual monsoon rains as the storm drew rain clouds from over the sea.
News Justin. 3 security personnel lost their lives and 3 others were injured after their patrol team was attacked by terrorists on Wednesday in Anantnag district of India's Jammu and Kashmir province. One terrorist was also neutralized as a gunfight was still underway till the last reports came in. Moving on, India's second mission to the moon, Chandrayaan-2, is scheduled to lift off on July 15th from Sriharikota in southern Andhra Pradesh province. Ahead of the launch, India's space agency ISRO on Wednesday showcased its first look.
Chandrayaan-2, India's second mission to the moon, would be launched on July 15 from Sriharikota in southern Andhra Pradesh province. Space agency Indian Space Research Organisation or ISRO is giving final touches to Chandrayaan-2 that will be launched using the Bahubali or the Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle Mark III or GSLV Mk3. Indian Space Research Organisation or ISRO Chairman K. Sivan during a presser said that Chandrayaan-2 will explore a region of moon where no mission has ever set foot.
This mission also we are having instrument to find out water molecules. We are expecting more water it will find out now. We are near the South Pole, that is there. And that conference level, yes, we never left any stone unturned. And that means whatever the test required, we have that thousands of tests. We are like
Chandrayaan-2 is an advanced version of the previous Chandrayaan-1 mission, which was launched in 2008. This satellite after the launch will take several weeks before it heads for a challenging soft landing on the south pole of the moon.
In news from Pakistan, Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan has promised to constitute a high-powered commission to probe corruption of last 10 years in the country. This comes after Pakistan's government targeted a sharp hike in tax revenues on Tuesday and it presented plans for next year's budget.
Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan said on Tuesday he will create a commission to investigate corruption of last 10 years in the country as his government pushes for reforms to stabilize the economy. Khan, in a televised address, took the masses into confidence on current political and economic situation of the country. He put the blame for economic woes of the country on former governments of Pakistan People's Party or PPP and Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz or PMLN.
आज आप अपनी कौम के सामने ये कहता हूँ कि इंशाअल्लाह ये मैं हाई पार्ट कमीशन बना रहा हूँ. ये हाई पार्ट कमीशन के अंदर FIA होगी, IB होगी, ISI होगी, FBR होगी, SECP होगी. सारे वो गवर्नमेंट के इदारे होंगे जो कि ये इन्वेस्टिगेट करेंगे कि इन्होंने इस मुल्क को इस दलदल में कैसे फंसाया है जिसे हम निकाल रहे हैं उस मुल्क को.
Khan's televised address came hours after the government targeted a sharp hike in tax revenues as it presented its first federal budget 2019-20 in the National Assembly amid protests from opponents in the parliament angry at measures set under pressure for an IMF loan agreement. Opposition parties have said the government is using corruption as a pretext to silence its opponents.
Founder and leader of Pakistan's Muttahida Qaumi movement, Altaf Hussain, was arrested in London on Tuesday by British police as part of an investigation into speeches he gave in 2016. Even from exile in London, Hussain has been vocal critic about Pakistan's policies and often blames it of using force to muzzle dissenting voices in the country. Altaf Hussain, founder and leader of Pakistan's Muttahida Qaumi movement or MQM, was arrested in London on Tuesday by British police as part of an investigation into speeches he gave in 2016. His speeches had urged his followers to take the law into their own hands, media in Pakistan reported. London's Metropolitan Police in a statement did not identify the person but said a man in his 60s was arrested in connection with an investigation into a number of speeches made by an individual associated with the Muttahida Qaumi movement in Pakistan. Altaf Hussain's MQM, a mainstream political party of Muhajirs, has dominated Pakistan's largest city, Karachi, since the 1980s. When security forces cracked down on the party in the 1990s, Altaf Hussain sought asylum in the United Kingdom. Even from exile in London, Hussain has been vocal about Pakistan's policies. He often blames Pakistan of using force to muzzle dissenting voices in the country. A US State Department official has said that Special Envoy Zalmay Khalilzad is working on 4 important issues regarding the Afghan peace process. The US envoy is in Afghanistan, hoping to break the stalemate in political talks between the Taliban and the Afghan government.
US Special Envoy Zalmay Khalilzad is working on 4 important issues regarding the Afghan peace process, a US official has said. US State Department spokesperson Morgan Ortagus said the 4 pillars on which Khalilzad is working include the timeline for US forces withdrawal from Afghanistan, counter-terrorism assurances, intra-Afghan dialogue and reducing violence. Her statement comes at a time when there has been some doubts in the Washington's efforts for Afghan peace among a number of critics and politicians.
You know, we have 4 pillars that Ambassador Khalilzad is working on in Afghanistan: troop withdrawal, counterterrorism assurances and cooperation, intra-Afghan dialogue, reduction in violence.
Meanwhile, Khalilzad, who is in Afghanistan, is holding talks with leaders of the National Unity Government, political leaders and the civil society. He has said that the US forces' withdrawal from Afghanistan is linked with enduring peace and with the type of situation in Afghanistan.
Hockey is nowadays becoming popular among the girls in India's Jammu and Kashmir, where outdoor sports were once considered just for boys. Authorities have arranged for professional training and have been organizing different tournaments to encourage budding female players.
Hockey is nowadays gaining popularity among the girls in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province who are taking up the sport with great spirit. Authorities in Srinagar city of the province are encouraging the girls in the country's national sport by providing them professional coaching, playing a vital role to boost women empowerment in the valley. To provide all possible support, Kashmir Hockey Association, along with the Sports Council of the province, is also organizing different tournaments for the female hockey players, which has been witnessing huge participation.
But unfortunately, there are some kind of strictness in like society, what they will say, we have to change our dress up, all that. But this hockey, इसमें अब ट्रेंड चेंज हो रहा है, बहुत सारी आ रही है फील्ड्स में, और हम चाहते हैं हमें इससे भी ज़्यादा एक्सपोजर मिले ताकि हम आगे जा सके.
अब आप भी देख रहे हैं कि पिछले 2 साल से हम कंटिन्यूस इनका टूर्नामेंट चला रहे हैं और हर टूर्नामेंट में टीम्स जो हैं वो इंक्रीज़ हो रही हैं. तो जो आज की गर्ल्स हैं वो इंटरनेशनल हॉकी को जब देखती हैं तो वो भी चाहती हैं कि हॉकी में आए, और ऐसा रेस्पॉन्स आना एकदम से बड़ी अच्छी बात है कि मतलब स्कूल लेवल पे आना.
Girls in Kashmir Valley since past few years are participating in various kinds of outdoor sports which were once considered only for boys in the region. The young Kashmiri women are pushing boundaries in every sport from football to martial arts and now hockey, which has become a source of empowerment for them.
Hindus in northern India on Wednesday celebrated Ganga Dashera, a festival which marks the descent of the river Ganga on earth. They took dips in the holy river and offered special prayers on the occasion. Hindus in India's northern Uttar Pradesh province took holy dips and offered prayers on Wednesday to mark the festival of Ganga Dashera. Ganga Dashera is dedicated to Hindu goddess Ganga, who descended to the earth on this day. Devotees gathered at the bank of Ganges in the ancient city of Varanasi to seek blessings and cleanse their sins by bathing and performing rituals on the auspicious day.
गंगा दशहरा का पर्व है. गंगा दशहरा का पर्व पृथ्वी पर गंगा जी के अवतरण का दिवस है. आज ही के दिन पृथ्वी पर गंगा जी आई थी.
Devotees also gathered at the banks of Ganges in Sangam in the temple city of Prayagraj. They were seen taking holy dips and performing rituals. Regarded as a celestial river originating in the heavens, the legend holds that Ganges was gifted to mankind in response to the great penance undertaken by King Bhagirath, after whom she is also called Bhagirathi.
दशहरा के दिन गंगा स्नान का पर्व माना जाता है, तो लोग ये हिंदू धर्म का एक बहुत मुख्य पर्व होता है. इसके लिए लोग आते हैं गंगा दशहरा, गंगा जी के नहाने, अपने आप को शुद्धिकरण के लिए, अपने मन की शांति के लिए.
River Ganga, also referred as Ganga Mata or Mother Ganga, is worshipped by Hindus, who make up about 80% of India's 1.3 billion people. They believe a dip in the river absolves a lifetime of sins. World's highest post office in India's northern Lahore and Spiti district has turned out to be a tourist attraction, with scores of people from different parts of the country visiting it. Located at a height of more than 14,000 feet, the post office was established in 1983.
The world's highest post office, located at the height of 14,567 feet in India's northern Lahore and Spiti district, has turned out to be a tourist hotspot, with people from different parts of the country reaching the place. Being the highest post office on the earth, the tourists coming to the place have a sense of achievement upon reaching, and they often buy stamps as souvenirs. Postmaster Rinjin Chering has been carrying out the operations from the post office since its establishment to deliver letters to the other nearby towns from where they are taken to their assigned destinations.
टूरिस्ट वगैरह आते रहते हैं, गर्मी में तो बहुत आते थे, आजकल भी अब आना शुरू हो गई.
हम वर्ल्ड के सबसे ऊंचे पोस्ट ऑफिस पर है, हिकिम में. ये अराउंड 15,000 फीट पे लोकेटेड है. एक्सपीरियंस की माने तो ये बहुत बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस है. कमिंग फ्रॉम मुंबई, एकदम 40 डिग्री सेल्सियस से हम -17-18 पर रह चुके. सो ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस माने तो बहुत बढ़िया हो चुका है.
Located in the Hikim village, the post office came into being in the year 1983. With the low network connectivity in the area, the small post office connects the villages in the area to the rest of the country.
Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now, viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on facebook.com/SAsia Newsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsia Newsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.